Hello everyone, Bricktician here, and here today with Sonic Crazy Gal.
Hi.
And we're looking at the LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog set number 76998, Knuckles and the Master Emerald Shrine. This set has 325 pieces, and let's get into it. So I guess we'll start off with the highlight title of the set. Let's move these out of the way. And that's kind of the shrine itself. First off, we have grapevines over here because apparently they're really pushing Knuckles like grapes. I've never heard that before the Knuckles series,
I've
but
heard it before. I don't remember if it was ever canon or just fanon, but it's been around for a while.
yeah. So either way, uh, first off, we have a punching bag over here with Knuckles, and I guess you can go back and forth punching it. The instruction says it's supposed to be over here more, but let's move it in closer, and you can wiggle him back and forth, and he could break it. I guess work out. This Knuckles actually is currently exclusive to this set. The other Knuckles set actually just has a smirk on him. Here he has his teeth gritted, which is fine. But other than that, he's exactly the same. um, Turning around to the back because there actually is some stuff back here. First off, you have a can of Chaos Cola. This has appeared in several of the Sonic sets. So that's kind of fun. And I guess you have his bed here. However, he doesn't quite lay in it flat. There's a pretty big gap. It looks like his head's hitting the headboard. But yeah, I guess you can have him setting up if you want him in the back, like this shows on the back of the box. And you have a barrel here, or a box here for some reason. I don't know why. And I guess the last thing to talk about is the top where you have 4 green emeralds up there.
If it was going to be accurate, there would be enough for 7 emeralds, but
Size.
yeah.
And something that's kind of neat, if you do have that Knuckles mech set, which is still kind of an odd set, you can put the Master Emerald right here in the center. And that's kind of how I'm going to probably keep it, to be honest.
And the Master Emerald does belong there, so it fits.
Yep. So the next, I guess, side build, this is kind of the smallest of them, is Amy with this grape catapult. So she comes down with her hammer and launches grapes out of the catapults them. Following the kind of the rule of thumb, everything Amy can apparently hit is this dark pink piece. So, yeah, another set with Amy. And lastly, we have this Eggman robot, which I actually do really like how it looks. I think this is a new hand mold piece for it. I don't recognize it anywhere. And according to the box, this is Egg Robo. Um, it looks like one of the robots from Sonic Mania to me. I think it's been around.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. The more advanced ones like this kind of act as like lieutenants for Eggman versus the other more just minion ones.
One thing also with this set is these are all printed, so there's just a bunch of prints. It's mostly noticeable with the robot, but yeah, which is really nice. And if the head comes off or up like this, and you can see a little piggy on the inside.
Because you gotta have a power source.
This thing, I actually am surprised of how well it's able to balance on its feet. It's not too posable and balance wise, but it does have anti studs on the bottom, so you can connect him to technically any pose. And technically, he has jetpacks in it, so it'll be kind of neat for somebody to display him on a clear piece. My biggest complaint, though, is that these rockets or jetpack type things don't want to stay straight. They don't want to stay synced. They just want to move on their own, just sitting there and just kind of. It's just kind of annoying. Wish they could design something a little bit more straight with it, I guess. Anything else on the set?
No, I think it's pretty cute overall.
So, let me know your thoughts of this set down in the comment section below. I also like to thank you all for watching. Thank you, Sonic Crazy Gal, for joining me today. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Bricktician here, and I'm with Sonic Crazy Gal today.
Hi.
And today we're looking at the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set number 76997, Tails Adventure Boat. This set has 393 pieces, and I guess we'll get into the set itself. First thing, I guess we'll start with the title character of Sonic. Now, this Sonic minifigure is the same as all the other Sonic minifigures for the most part, with the smirk mouth. The only exception is he has a life jacket, which is probably good because he can't swim. So,
Nope.
but he has jet skis, or not jet skis, but just
Water
water skis.
skis.
There we go. And this
Parasail.
parasail. So there's no way to really keep him up in the air while parasailing, and these cords are be kind of finicky. You can see, like, I just bent it over slightly and they crossed. So it's yeah, yeah. It's just I feel like one is actually longer than the other, so it's a little. It becomes like a little bit annoying when I guess trying to play with, and I guess gravity with these ropes are not a factor. Uh, but overall, we're really good. Next up here, we have the Sea Fox 2. And I had to look it up. Apparently, there was a Sea Fox 1 in several Sonic games. Apparently, none of them, I guess, the main line. But I guess this is trying to add on to lore of a Sea Fox 2. Uh, I guess one thing to point out is the name of the boat is on the side. Sea Fox 2 since 1992. Is that the year Sonic was released?
I think so.
Okay. And I guess next up, I guess we'll look at the inside of the boat. There, you actually have a walkie-talkie on the side, some um, dials and such over here, control panel, um, pressure gauge. But we have a couple of cans of soda on the bottom left there, with there we go. There we got cookie, a lemon, a game controller with another wheel, more controls, and probably my favorite little detail is that the 2x4 tile of the game that Dr. Robotnik's Mean Beam machine. So that's kind of a fun little Easter egg, I guess. Lego tends to take the weirder sets that are just like why, and they kind of have the most fun with them. So I guess you could appreciate the detail. Roof, there's a little speaker hidden away here, and then you have some 2x2s tiles with one stud, and some of them are transparent for some reason, some are opaque. I don't know if they're trying to simulate a dance floor or something. So this is Tails' yacht. And then I guess we'll go to the front with the main play feature. So what you can do is open up the front like this, and then you hit this fan here. I'm going to ask you to catch Tails because he'll go rolling off. And yeah, not as fast as Sonic being slammed down, but let's do it again. That's probably the kind of fastest you can probably get him. So you do have a transparent orange puck, as I call them. So Tails can now run around with Sonic on the tracks and the loop-de-loops from last year. Tails has a new print this time. He has a winking face and a smirk, comparatively to the one from last year. Let me know in the comment section which one do you like better. Sonic Crazy Cat, what's your preference?
I think I prefer the just happy-go-lucky look rather than the smirk.
Yeah, so basically exactly the same, just different face print. So, but yeah, he just kind of fits in there like Sonic. However, he's not as tall as Sonic, so he kind of sits lower on, and it's kind of, and yeah, you can't really pose him inside at all. You can only basically move his arms around a little bit, which is a little bit of a shame. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, the front of the boat just closes off like that. Next up, we have the enemy of the set. According to the box, this is Jaws, spelled with a Z. So I guess Lego has come out with 2 Jaws stuff this year. Posable mouth, teeth are fine. The back, he has a cylinder, I guess,
that's also a little propeller
to act as a propeller. Lego does have a propeller piece that actually does fit in here. I just kind of wish Lego may have went the extra mile and put that in. And you have a uh, the small animal that's apparently inside of it of this turtle. The thing is, he just kind of sits on top, and so it looks like he's riding him more than inside of it. And I guess Tails is meant to pop out and hit this thing and free the turtle. So there's a very Tails focused set, which is nice to have. Then we actually do have a little bit of terrain here. We have an archway with 3 gold rings on top of it. I say gold, but they're yellow. I got a tree, a table with some binoculars at the end, chili dog, and ketchup and mustard here. Um, I just think it's kind of odd, like this is being used as a table. It's being hung over the water because like we're take it like this is like a diving board or something like that. Spinning around, we have this chair here, and then the tree. Down the back, we have a monitor with a shield power up on it. And every monitor of this wave has this power up with it. So, yeah. Not much to say. I do think it's kind of at the weaker end of this of the series. Um, I can kind of see like every other one being probably more sought after. But Lego did add more in the terms of references. Like I know that Doctor Robotnik Bean Machine tile. A lot of people are probably gonna realize, oh, that's in here, and they want this set now, just because they can now put Robotnik on a computer, like a TV, and have somebody play the game, or use that in arcades in mock. So I can see the mocking community really enjoying that print.
Mm-hmm. I just like the boat overall, and especially the little Easter eggs inside.
Yeah. So tell us your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this set? I also like to thank Sonic Crazy Gal for joining me today. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. Bertitian here. I'm joined here today with Sonic Crazy Gal.
Hi.
And today we're looking at the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set number 76999. 3 nines there. Supersonic versus Egg Drillster. This set has 590 pieces, and I guess we'll jump into it. So where shall we begin with this one? Because there's actually a lot going on here.
Probably save the drill for last because that's kind of the coolest part of it, I think.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with this slamming device. So this is very similar to the ones in the other Sonic sets from last year. Just this one is yellow instead of blue, and if you haven't seen the other ones from last year, you just slam down and he goes flying off. This one actually has a yellow puck. We already looked at the ones with tails with the orange puck, and the Sonic sets from last year all had blue pucks for Sonic. So I'm kind of hoping that they put these pucks for other characters. Like I would hope Amy gets a transparent pink one, Knuckles gets red, etc. So here is Super Sonic. He actually does have a unique head mold for this, which is really nice. Um, Going around back printing, and so far the Supersonic is exclusive to the set. Side of the shoe printing for the buckles, but yeah, overall a pretty solid figure. My only complaint is I'm not a huge fan of the face. It's just like the mouth open like that, the teeth. It's just
Maybe he's supposed to be yelling or whatever.
yeah. It just like it looks like a like an odd freeze frame to me. It just when you pause like a movie suddenly and just like an awkward picture or something. That's what it looks like to me. Sadly. I would rather have like just a mouth closed or grimacing or something. You know. Yeah. I just think it's just kind of an odd looking face. I kind of hope that the Supersonic's not exclusive to this set, so we can hopefully get other faces for him. But we'll just have to wait and see. Um, I guess next up, let's take a look at the Badniks that come in the set. This one is labeled on the box Egg Pond. This one is okay. I really do like the printing on the dome, and it has a little black flicky.
Yep.
Yeah. My problem is that okay, yeah, the dome. Oops, the dome is held on by droid arms back here, so there's a lot of adjustability, so it doesn't just go straight on. Usually, I got lucky there. Um, He has ball joints, but yeah, they're very limited in movement. So you can get him walking pose, of course. Strouting legs going out is fine. Just the arms, you can't have him straight forward to attack. So if he's attacking enemy, he's just like trying to fight them from the
doing
side.
doing a T pose for
Yeah,
dominance.
yeah, very easy character, I guess, to T pose, and yeah, I just wish that there was the ball joints were a little bit better. Lego's using existing ball joint pieces, but yeah. Then this one enemy is labeled as Gunwing, losing the Eggman moniker. Uh, so this is the highest it can go, and with a just kind of floating there on the transparent piece. Let's get Shadow out here, and he's like, yeah, the gun has to be like that close to be able to hit him. So what's the point of a gun?
Well, to be fair, they're normally flying above you anyway.
Yeah,
And you homing attack them to get to higher places.
yeah. So I just think it's just kind of funny. Just like it can't, it has to be, just kind of the heights with like if it was up here, that'd be fine. But yeah, just like you use a kind of a short, clear piece to have the hovering. So I just find that just funny. The box on the back actually does have a little teal colored rabbit in it. We've seen this rabbit before, and it has a peg hole on the top, so you can technically put a bow on it, and it just goes into the box there and just sticks onto the back. And so yeah, so this is actually one of the few times that there's with actually both enemies in the set that the critter is actually inside the robot thing. So I guess since we talked about Shadow already, let's grab the Shadow of the set. This Shadow currently is exclusive to the set. He has a grimacing face. The previous one had his mouth closed, so um, both look pretty angry, to be honest. But
That's kind of Shadow.
yeah,
He's dark and broody.
yeah. Other than the mouth, I think the prints are exactly the same. So that's fun. Uh, so the location that this is in kind of confuses me. Like, what is it supposed to be? Um, because we have this shelving unit on the side over here with a red um, chaos. The word escaping crystal, emerald. There we go. And then there's a broken egg and the egg on top and some boxes. Got this chair that spins. Got another monitor with the shield power up, and every power up this series has the shield print on it. But kind of what the highlight for me is this computer on a monitor. You have a red keyboard here with a mouse and a picture of Shadow and Maria. So you have some lore here.
Yeah. Little Lego Maria is adorable.
It'd be kind of nice if we get a physical minifigure of her, but I don't expect to. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to, I guess, wait and see and kind of hope, but most likely not. Then, so yeah, I'm guessing this is Shadow's place kind of a little bit, but because I think Eggman's kind of past that point.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get to this wall, and it's kind of a bland looking wall, I guess. But it does kind of have a fun play feature that brings the drill into it, to where the drill pushes through the wall. And yeah, and yeah, just built up with them. It's just some basic bricks. There we go. Let's just slide this out of the way, and we can get to, I think, the highlight for the set, at least for me. So we have Eggman's drillster, apparently. I don't know why it can just be a drill. Is it part of race car or something? That's kind of what. Not thinking.
No, it's just a drill.
Yeah. So this thing gives me such Power Miner vibes. Partially because my I got the drill set back in Power Miners, and this is very similar. You have the headlights on top, like with this. You have the wheels that spin, and the drill moves two separate directions, just like that set, which I love that set. I plan to try to review it in the near future. But yeah, this just kind of scratches that Power Miners itch for me quite a bit. Um, so yeah, as you move the gearing is all in the front wheel. So as the front wheel moves, so does the drill. So it's nice to see gears once again on Lego because I actually really like gears inside builds. I think Lego is a toy meant to be played with, not just models. So yeah, to give you, I guess, a 360-degree view, here's the backside. You got some orange pieces you can pretend are thrusters or whatnot. The other side is exactly the same. And um, kind of my only big complaint with um, this is Eggman's thing pops out way too easily because where you want to grab it is centered right here, so you kind of only grab it from there. So only this thing ever pop. It's constantly popping off. It does not want to stay in place. Yeah, so I just you could have done. So what they did with it is that they have a one stud on a 4x4 in the center, and that's the only thing that attaches Eggman's pod car thing to the set. You could have gotten away with all four studs in my eye. But I do love all the curve shaping of it, and yeah, just kind of finding it fun. And the last play feature is you have flick fire missiles with eggs at the end, so yeah, you can just flick those and they fire. And the Eggman minifigure is the same in every other Eggman set except for the Lego Ideas Sonic set. So there you go. So what do you think of this drill, Sonic Crazy Gal?
I think the drill is really cool, and even if it's a little annoying, I think it's great that the cockpit does pop out because that's true to the games.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
remove that feature. It's just you could have used a different piece and it would have worked a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I think this is kind of my favorite Sonic set thus far. Um, but I know you probably want a classic Sonic before getting a Super Sonic. But I don't know. So yeah, let me know your thoughts of this down in the comment section below. I also like to thank Sonic Crazy Gal for joining me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.